So when you say party, no. If more get a blowjob, can get a blowjob. If more.
Summer scotching up, burning up. Anywhere me go, the girls turning up. Yeah, yeah. And when the journey rough, can't stop me no earning. Let's go. Summer scotching up.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of Ask Tamo J. Now we are here to explore a very interesting and a bit taboo topic today. And we are here at a secret location. We are here with none other than my very special guest and owner of Perry's Pleasure, Miss Perry herself.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Wow,
I'm very excited to be a part of the show.
Thanks for being here. I'm very excited to be here.
Thank you.
Right, yes. So, alright, for people who don't know and for people who may know, clarify what is BDSM.
Okay, BDSM is a way of life. It's really an acronym. It stands for, the B stands for bondage, the D stands for dominance, the S stands for submissive or sadism, and the M stands for masochism.
How can I catch that? Because I cannot recite it. No, that is interesting. BDSM.
Yeah.
Alright, so BDSM in sexual terms, what exactly is it?
Okay, so you have different types of kinks and persons that will practice what we call it the dominance world. It's really about not being able to move and to feel more. So it's really about taking away your sense of moving or having to move. So you find out that people like to get tied, and while you're tied, you like to get whipped, because when you can't move, the feeling is more enhanced.
You're in Kinky J, campfire. The one is whipping thing.
It's not only about the whipping, but when you find that you can't move and you add the fact that you can't see, so you allow for more pleasure. So you tend to, the other senses tend to come alive, not knowing what's happening next. Where is he going to touch you from? You know, it gives
okay,
more
man,
rush. So you have basic and you have all the way up to the top. So you have basic people that will just do just a little. There's something called bed strap. So you have couples that will have the bed strap. It has the cuffs and the four corners of the bed. And that's like the basic tie up. So you literally just tie up four corners. That's like basic.
I'm for anything.
That's like basic. And you have people that go all the way up to ropes. So there are different types of knots. You have people that actually spend the time to tie in a knot. And I guess it's really interesting.
Yeah, boy.
So have you ever experienced any of these, seeing that you're the owner of Perry's Pleasure?
Well, yes, I tried every single aspect of it just to know what it feels like. Mainly because the first thing persons do when they approach me or have any question about the business is you try it, what it feel like. I think it's important for me to be able to say, well, I never really like it, but the reason why I don't like it is because it's my business. Because, I really, really like it because so and so, or, but yeah, I have tried.
I fast. Okay. Which one do you like?
I like, as I said, I like to be tied up. Not on an average. not on an average, but special occasions. It adds more to your sex life.
To your kink.
Yeah.
So how did you conceptualize the idea for Perry's Pleasure? Like, how you come up with this?
Okay, alright. So back when I left sixth form, I just started college in 2016.
College, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do something that could, help with the day-to-day of a little young woman.
Yeah.
So I started 3 Instagram pages and Facebook pages. I started one for sex toys, one for jewelry, and one for cosmetics. And the one that took off was the one for sex toys. So what I did was, because I was doing the sex toys and I studied construction, I was wondering what could I do to put them all together.
Yeah.
And so I started to do interior designing for clients. I have clients that will come and say, hey Sash, can you come by and redecorate this room? I want a red room. So I've been doing this thing.
When you say red room, what do you mean?
Red room it's basically a room just for sex. So there's toys.
Wow.
So we'll get like an entire dress up and just put toys in that dress up.
And we'll have special kind of interior design.
Whips in the ceiling, a pole, everything. So we create a room just for sex. And I've been doing that up until last year when I got laid off from my job. 2 months in, the depression stopped and I was like, you know what? Mommy, come, we're going on the road, we're going to find a space, I'm going to open a shop.
Wait, say, mommy, come.
Yes. So we
full bucket if you know people.
yeah, because I
Big up, mommy. Yeah,
I live in Portmore. So I said, you know what, the perfect space would be somewhere on Port Henderson Road. Because I tend to think things through thoroughly. So
she thinks things through thoroughly. If you can do that, drop it in the comments right now. You win some credit, I swear.
So we came and we walked up and down and say, no, the shop parent. No, finish. Until we walk up on this place road. Oh, we're on our way. And she said, yeah, man, we have a space. And the moment I saw the space, I said, all right, what am I going to do with this space now? What can I do? So I started to think about the location, think about where it is, think about what I could intertwine and say, you know what? I'm going to open a private club. So the idea is to get persons who want to go to like a taboo, lucky 38 settings, but don't want to be caught there. So I created this space.
So it's a club?
Yeah, it's a private club. So
members only?
You have to be a member.
So
you have to be a member, so you find that persons that are more out there, you find that they'll come here and just them alone and their friends are here. They like that. So they want the experience, but they don't want to go to Tamo to get it. So I provide it to them.
So you said for people that are out there and open-minded, right? And they want some privacy, this is the place for them.
Yes. So what I do is that I literally bring out whatever your fantasy is. All you have to do is call me, tell me what it is, and I'll make it happen.
Alright, so for a first timer who is coming to Perry's Pleasure, what can we expect? What can they expect?
Well, usually I will advise first time customers to come on a Friday because Fridays are fantasy nights. So fantasy nights are all about you tell me that you're coming, you tell me what your fantasy is, and we put it together in the show.
As in a show?
What we usually have here are shows. So we have like a full-up show. So we have like 3 different shows for the entire night. So imagine if 5 people tell me, one person say, well, my fantasy is I want to see 2 girls kissing each other. Someone else say, well, I want to see a girl using a toy and a girl. So what we do is that we intertwine everybody's fantasy into one page. And so no Fridays are the same. What you can expect, we have different nights. It gets really, really kinky on a Saturday because Saturday is squirt night. And yes, there are actually women squirting in here. But for first timers, you have to be really, really open-minded because once you step in here, as Alkaline would say, rest your standards on the ground. You have no standards. We will literally, well,
Judge free.
Yeah, it's judge free. If you're not comfortable, excuse me, if you're not comfortable in whatever we're doing, you can step outside. You don't have to stay in here. And if you want to partake, you can.
So when you say partake now, me come and me interested and me say a girl over there. So clearly with consent. If I want to get a blowjob, I can get a blowjob. If I want.
Well, that's entirely up to the girls.
Okay.
Whatever that they want to do, well, they're very open-minded. So whatever conversation or transaction you and her will take part in, it really has nothing to do with me.
Boy, this is interesting. Because I heard you say, you said, Mommy, let's go,
Yeah.
right? So what was Mommy's reaction when you said, all right, this is what I want to do? And you set it up now and she come and she walk in. First reaction.
Well, she was here with me every day when I was painting, cleaning up. Yes,
Fully supportive.
me and Mommy all the way. She's very
Nice.
supportive. We've been through a lot. It's just us from day one. So she's very supportive. She does not come around here during activities, or usually she goes home. But she's very, very supportive. She did not bash me or anything. She knew that we opened during a time where it was very hard, and so she knew that I was just trying to just make something,
Make things meet.
just make something, because I'm the one that takes care of her.
So for any viewers right now who say, boy, right now, Perry's Pleasures are my place, you know, man. How can they find you? How can they contact you?
Well, all the packages that we offer are on my website at perryspleasureja.com on the services. And if you don't want to use the website, you can contact me. You can WhatsApp me or call me at 876-456-9517. Or you can DM me on Instagram or on Facebook. Or you can tweet me on Twitter.
Options. Wow. Miss Perry, thank you for having us here today. It was a very interesting episode. It seems like a safe space for people who want to come and free up, you know, so thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. And for everyone that calls in and say that they saw me on your show today, I will be giving them a 10% discount on all products and all services.
Awesome. Woo! Aye. Stay tuned for the next episode. And don't forget to check out Perry's Pleasure. We outside.
Summer scorching hot, burning up. Anywhere me go, the girls turning up. Yeah, yeah. And when the journey rough, can't stop me no earning up. Summer scorching hot.